Stick-with-it-ness. You have to be able to stick with this process and ride it out until the end. Hi, it's Natasha with SoldByNat.com here, and I am just leaving a closing. And this word just came to mind as the buyer was basically just reflecting and talking about how I stuck with her, and now it's all worth it. And, she's just really thankful. And the word that came to me is called stick-with-it-ness. No, you're not going to find it in your dictionary, but it is a word to me and a characteristic that will get you far in life. So what is stick-with-it-ness? I'm going to use it in her example. She used to rent a home in a neighborhood that I used to live in, and one day I went out, door knocked, and met her. And then it came time for her and her family to move, and I helped them find another rental. And they've been in that rental for a while, and in the process, she's been working on her credit, her and her husband, getting things in order. And at one time, she went to go and get the process started, and then it wasn't the right time. Still had a little bit of work to do, and then she started again. And today we closed. And why the word stick-with-it-ness is so important to me. Whether buying a house or selling a house, you need to have stick-with-it-ness. You can't be one of those people that, at the first sign of trouble or issue or a bump in the road, they're like throwing up their hands and they're like, no, I can't do it. No, it's not for me. No, it's a sign. You can't have that mentality in real estate because it's real estate. I have a video and it's titled What a Smooth Closing Looks Like. And in the description, I pretty much said, a smooth closing is far more common than a smooth transaction. In real estate, don't focus on trying to have a smooth transaction because it's real estate. For most people, it's their biggest purchase that they will make in their lifetime. So when you're talking about a high dollar sale, it's gonna come high dollar stress. I mean, you have lenders involved. Basically, you're trying to appeal to this lender. If you're buying cash, then this doesn't fully apply. But if you're getting a loan, you're basically asking someone to lend you $300,000, $400,000, how much ever the home is. You're asking them to lend you this money. They are going to be asking you for things, and it can get frustrating. You're like, why do I have to provide? You're asking for somebody to lend you, let's say $300,000. If somebody wanted to borrow $300,000 from you, $400,000, $500,000 from you, you would want to cross all your T's and dot all your I's and ask for everything so you can properly vet them. So that's one reason. Another reason is there are a lot of hands in the pot. You have the clients, you have the buyer and the seller, you have the realtors on both sides, you have the inspectors, the appraisers, the closing attorneys, you have the lender, the loan officer, the processor, the underwriter. You have so many hands in the pot, and pretty much everybody needs to be working together, and everything needs to gel for things to run as planned and for you to get to the closing table. And it's life. Things happen, things come up. Like, I just had a seller that lost her job when we're about to accept a contract. Bumps will happen. It is about navigating those bumps. So that is why I say you can't be one of those people in real estate that just say, oh, it's a sign. If that's the mentality that you're going to have, and whenever anything comes up, you're ready to throw up your hands and walk away, it's not the right time for you. So please understand, stick-with-it-ness. You have to be able to stick with this process and ride it out until the end, until closing. And don't focus on having a smooth, problem-free, issue-free, bump-free transaction. That is not a realistic goal. If it happens, great. That's wonderful. But don't let that be your goal, because if that's your goal, you're going to cut and run when something does happen. And I didn't say if, it's when. Something is going to come up. You can't anticipate and plan for every single thing to go exactly how you thought it's going to happen in your mind. So I hope that was helpful. you can now use the word stick-with-it-ness. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. If you learned something, you learned a new word today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment below. Let me know if there's any questions that you have. You're going to see a face pop up. You can click on that to go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you are doing well. Have a blessed, wonderful day. Bye.
From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.